There is a play created by my beloved musical theatre capital titled The Master and Margarita. There is a sentence there that has stuck in my mind, even though I didn't understand it back then. What's more, almost every new experience to this day seems to be an argument confirming a given sentence, which is, everyone gets what they believe in. Today we call it the law of attraction, the mirror principle, or whatever. The key is that everyone will find confirmation of their theory in their own reality. Those who live in fear, saying that life is difficult and dangerous, as well as those who believe that there are no problems, only challenges. Life is a beautiful adventure, and people are helpful. Both type of people will attract experiences adequately to their beliefs. There are many reasons why I shouldn't do that. Fear, long distances between towns, venomous animals, backpacker killers and other psychopaths. And there is one reason why I should do that, which is I want, and I'm ready to shoulder everything that comes with that decision. Terra Australis Incognita, the unknown southern land. Considering its size, Australia would cover 76% of Europe's area. However, only 26 million people live there, whereas 85% of them live on the coast or within 50 kilometers of the coast. Some of those who live a million miles away from Australia, hearing its name will always have in their mind two images: permanent summer and thousands of beautiful beaches. And dry desert, along with venomous creatures. But Australia is much more than that. The placement of this massive land surrounded by oceans from each side gives it 8 different climate zones. In that, it's not hard to imagine that there is something more than desert and beaches. For example, beautiful highlands with tropical and subtropical rainforest. Another iconic Australian forest type is eucalyptus, covering over 100 million hectares, which is about 77% of Australia's total native forest area. The most famous eucalyptus forest is located in New South Wales, the Blue Mountains. A fine mist created from dust and oils emitted from the eucalyptus leaves hangs over the trees, creating a delicate blue glow. Wide range of climate gives a space for a huge variety of fauna to inhabit certain parts of the country. Some of them are native to Australia and its neighbourhood, or only to Australia. Emu, kangaroos, wombats, echidnas. They are thought to have emerged about 200 million years ago when dinosaurs roamed the earth. Cassowary, third biggest bird in the world by weight. Dingo, legendary Australia's wild dog. But they are also found all over Southeast Asia. Their presence may be due to the fact that they were introduced from one continent to another. Koalas, that sleep most of their lives due to the hard-to-digest eucalyptus. Here I am, the biggest tourist mecca, Arley Beach, the gate to the Whitsunday Island. neither quite big fan of touristy, crowded places, but I am willing to make the sacrifice to see the place I could only dream about, watching documentaries as a child. The place that left me speechless today. The heart of the Great Barrier Reef. These all are not plants, but living creatures. Depends on a balance in which every being has a role to play. The Great Barrier Reef off the coast of Australia stretches over 350,000 square kilometers. A significant percentage of the oxygen, without which we cannot function, comes from corals. There is one more sentence that was accompanied me in this journey, especially in difficult moments. The power of not reacting. Subsequent events during my journey showed me that everything that comes to us is kind of neutral, and it is only up to us what meaning we will give to it. And that meaning is what ultimately determines how we will go through the whole process. For example, now instead of swearing and complaining about the flat tire, I can feel relief and say how lucky I am it didn't cause any accident. Moreover, I know how to fix it and even have all the necessary tools. Standing in front of the steep climb and descent, instead of asking myself why you idiot can't stay home like normal people, I can say how lucky I am I have still enough water. Or how sweet it is that I have enough strength in my legs to go several times up that gorgeous hill. instead of get panic because there is nobody around when I have to cross the river where crocodiles might be present, I can say, great, if there is no crocodile, I have a perfect opportunity to dip in the river and cool down my body. However, if there is a crocodile, my trip is about to end and I won't have to climb any hill anymore. Never, ever again, if you know what I mean. This attitude may sound naive to some people, but does it really matter as long as it works? Mark Twain once said, "The two most important days in your life are the day you are born and the day you find out why." As a teenager, I didn't really know what I would love to do in my life, but I knew for sure I might end up committing suicide if I get to do a job where every day will be a copy of the previous one. I also knew I want to do something that will be difficult to predict, something giving me challenges and required from me constant changes. Maybe I'm wrong, but I have a strange impression that this is exactly what I'm doing right now. And to you, who's watching this and feel the same sometimes, keep in mind that only because you don't want what most people feel okay about, it doesn't mean you are fucked up or they are fucked up. We have just different type of personalities. I would love to shout at the top of my lungs, I did it. But I don't feel like doing it. What do I feel? The same as always. Power, immortality, gratitude, but above all, massive grief. I finally understood what all these great minds meant by saying, it's not the destination, but the journey. Something that was giving me a kick and a reason to get up for almost 3 months has just ended. How would you feel? One day, not long from now, I will organize another adventure like that one. By the time this happens, I will come back to my daily life, recalling from time to time all the memories I collected this time.